Everybody, and thank you for inviting me to speak tonight and address the group. Um, I'm going to speak to you about the sheep and the shepherd, and I believe that there's a strong relationship between the two. So, and that there is a symbiotic relationship. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of facts about sheep, which I find quite interesting, and then I'm going to speak to you about the shepherd. And then after that, I'm going to sum up just with a few things about the meaning of shepherd, the characteristics of a good shepherd, and that sort of thing. So let me just start. I'll go back to the beginning of my notes. So generally speaking, there are symbiotic relationships between the shepherd and the sheep, and that is the sheep is the shepherd is the leader and the sheep do the following. Okay, so we can identify with that because Jesus Christ is our shepherd and we believers are his sheep. So let me just have a look here. When the two are closely related, the shepherd and the sheep, the deceiving wolves are exposed by the outcomes of their behavior. So allow me to explain that to you. The Lord is our shepherd and we are the sheep. So the wolves are those who seek to deceive by devious means of operation for their own gain, and they will be exposed by their behavior. When light enters darkness, darkness flees. It has no option. Okay. So sheep, the terminology, female sheep are called ewes, spelled E-W-S, and male sheep are called rams. And the process of giving birth is called lambing. The group of sheep are called a flock. And interesting enough, within the flock, when a lamb is born, it can stand and it can walk with the flock with almost immediately. Okay, sheep are like goats. They have rectangular pupils, okay, and their rectangular pupils allow them to have between 270 and 320 degrees field of vision, which I didn't actually know. This means that they can see almost everything around them. So they can see on the sides, except anything that is directly behind them, they're not able to see. They have to turn their heads. This is especially useful for sheep as they are what we call a prey species. Okay, so and they always need to be on their watch for predators. Sheep have an excellent sense of smell. They have scent glands in the front of their eyes and on their feet. And in the world there are about 1,000 different breeds of sheep. Okay, sheep have great memories. A study was done, and they can recognize up to 50 other sheep faces. They also are capable of learning and remembering how to navigate through complex mazes. And in addition to that, they know their shepherd by recognizing his face and his voice. So sheep they self-medicate, okay? So they use plants and they use substances in the wild that hold the nutrition that are valuable to them and to help to prevent diseases. And they teach their young to do the same. Sheep are emotionally complex animals, which I find quite interesting, actually. And if we can relate that to us as born-again believers, we're the same. We are emotionally complex. Some more emotionally complex than others. So they have a groove in the upper lip, which divides it in half. The groove is called a philtrum, P-H-I-L-T-R-U-M, philtrum. Sheep are very, very picky grazers. They're also referred to as browsers.